I like to share things that I have found and for relatively cheap prices, and I would like to share this wee beauty with you. So a couple of weeks ago, actually longer than that, maybe about a month or so ago, I was, because I have that LG mini beam projector which I did the review for, it has an onboard speaker, but it's pretty small and tinny. So I thought, let me get a relatively cheap, I didn't want to spend a lot of money, Bluetooth speaker. I actually have a Bose Bluetooth home cinema speaker. I could have used that really, but I was too lazy, and it's a bit big, and it's beside my TV in my living room. So I thought, let me look on souk.com and try and find a relatively cheap Bluetooth speaker that sounded better than what the LG onboard speaker on the projector sounded like. I mean, there's loads of Bluetooth speakers, lots of brand, no brand speakers, some brand ones, and I wasn't really looking to pay, to be honest with you, I wasn't looking to pay more than like less than 200 reals. I didn't feel that I needed anything really, you know, I'm not expecting home cinema sound quality, but I came across this. This is the AbramTek E200 Bluetooth speaker with NFC. It has a 2000 mAh battery. It has SD card slot here, as you can see, headphone slot, auxiliary, micro USB on and off. On Souk, the blurb says that it has dual 10 watt drivers. Now on Souk it was, what was the price? 249 reals. And I kind of just like to look at it. I have a kind of has a touch screen here, which as you see, I have turned. You'll see the Bluetooth has started to go here. So for volume up and down, and also this hasn't just connected to my phone, has an FM radio. So it is you can use it obviously for that. It was a wee bit more than, I paid a bit more than I was expecting to pay, but I just thought, okay, well, look, I never heard of the brand. I've, just let me move this camera a wee bit. I never heard of this brand, and there wasn't really much, I couldn't find much, any reviews or anything like that. So I just took a punt and paid the 240 whatever reals, and it came. And so first thing I liked when I took it out, I mean, it's got a bit of weight to it. It's not like, it feels like pretty decent. It's got this like faux leather kind of, I think you get it in a silver colour as well, but it's kind of like a diarrhea brown. The sound from this is absolutely brilliant. It is really, really good. I was just blown away by the for the price, for the fact that I'd never heard of this brand before. AbramTek, AbramTek. It's not even AbramTek. It's AbramTek. So it was like, wow. So now when I've been using the LG, I am watching Game of Thrones, I'm watching, what else am I watching, Deadwood, any movies. I was watching Captain America a couple of weeks ago. The sound from this wee thing is just really incredible. It is just a very, very well-rounded speaker with enough bass, enough body on it to you know, it could be your daily TV speaker. It's that loud. It's just really good. Music wise, easy to pair with the Bluetooth, and then you can obviously just put whatever, cycle through your music stuff, and I want to, how am I going to do this though? I want to try and play you something through it, but I'm using my phone to record. How can I do it? Let me just get back in 2 seconds. I just had to find my tablet there to connect the thing to give you an idea. I'm not going to give you a brilliant idea of the sound, but just to give you a wee idea of the sound. So I'm just going to, let's see what this is from non-copyright. Now for the volume. Another one just to as you can hear,
I got my red dress on tonight, dancing.
You can hear that is very, very loud, and for that price, I'm just going to sort of disconnect this from here. For that price, to me, look, I've heard the smaller Bose speakers. I can't remember what the model is, but this is better than that. Sorry, just plugging in my tablet. It was charging. So the I think this is better than a number of branded Bluetooth speakers that I've heard of. It is plenty loud for listening to your various types of genres of music. I don't think anybody would be disappointed. But really, for me, where it excels is obviously watching on the old projector. And it is definitely worth considering if you have a mini projector and you're using it regularly. I mean, it's small, as you can see. I mean, I don't have that big a hands, but it's not massive. It's just easy to turn it on. Bluetooth starts, and then you just scan for it. It has the NFC, and you can just tap that. If your phone has NFC, should connect very quickly, and that's it. Now, battery life. Look, it's hard to say, but I've been watching TV and movies and gone few days without charging it, and it seemed to be fine. It has never died on me whilst I have been watching anything. So I think the battery is pretty decent, shall we say. I can't comment 100% because I don't do a battery test or anything like that, but I think it's pretty decent. Plus, of course, you can just plug it in if you're watching, if you're doing a binge watch of something, easy. So that's really it. Not much else I can tell you about this thing, and it's I saw on Souk they have a number of speakers, and I saw a 361 which looks pretty good. It is a bit more expensive, it's like 400 reals, but if I'm looking for another speaker, I think I'm going to go for that, and I'll be interested to see how well it sounds compared to this one, which is kind of like half the price. They have slightly cheaper ones as well, the small kind of roundish type ones. They have some earphones, very cheap. They were like 30 reals, and I might even buy a pair of them earphones just to see, out of interest, how good their earphones. They're wired, but just for interest. It's not that much money. If they're as good as other wired or better, so I might try it. So I wanted to just share this wee piece of kit with you. AbramTek, not AbramTek, AbramTek, I think it is. And this is the E200 wireless Bluetooth speaker. So if you see it, if you're looking and you're in the market, this is well worth it. This is an excellent speaker. Any questions, comments, whatever, I'll do my best to get back to you. That's it. Bye.